Most High Christ. Yep, and I just got the notification. We good to go. All right. Most High Christ. That being said, we're gonna bring up our first Akim, or our first Ak, rather. Go ahead.
Uriah Bambanyamyan Banyashala.
Uriah Bambanyamyan Banyashala.
Yahaba Shemel Shabrakata.
Yahaba Shemel Shabrakata.
Ayashala.
All right. If you're not standing already, stand. Amayim Wapanya Hakodam, which means to stand, face the east. Sar, which means to turn. We're gonna go over the prayers in the Hebrew and the English.
The Lord's Prayer, in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Haya.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka.
Taba'a.
Ratazaka.
Haya.
Aisha.
Barataza.
Kawa.
Haya.
Bashamai.
Nathalanawa.
Lakam.
Call.
Yawam. Wasalaka now.
Kabawafnawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kabawafnawa.
Wala'a.
Tabi'anawa.
Banasaya 1. Abal.
Hawashinawa. Mayan.
Right. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahata Para. La'awalamyam. Aman. In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Akach the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushai. Baba Kasha. Nathalanawa.
Hakash.
La Rapa'a. Call Makala. Wakal Madawa.
Hakash.
Latahar. Hamatazariah.
Hakash.
Lahakoyam.
Hamatayam. Hakash.
El
Rakawath.
Hatama'ala. Lagarashan. Bahashim.
Yahushai.
The water
Aman. In the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharim. Mahayan.
Yaba'a. Azariah.
Ma'aim. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemaiah. Waharataza. Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka.
Hana. La'a.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Yayashan. Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Right. Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yam-Yanka.
Yam-Yanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayaya.
Balayala.
Balayala. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makarai.
Makarai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazahafka.
Tazahafka.
Wabawaka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ida walam.
Wa'ida walam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my
My
help?
help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
He shall preserve
thy going out.
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Wa al-Tashakwat.
Wa al-Tashakwat.
Al-Kayahana.
Al-Kayahana.
Awayab-Yaka.
Awayab-Yaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Amaka.
Ya'ir Rayamwa.
Ya'ir Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'i Tazawa.
Wayata Ya'i Tazawa.
Al-Tazapawan Yaka.
Al-Tazapawan.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
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 Wakawa.
Wanakach Yadam.
Wanakach Yadam.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwad.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Lab.
Lab.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa. Salaki.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalya.
Ahalya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Washamai al Yaham.
Wayashamai al Yaham.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaryam.
Wahagaryam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashaf.
Palashaf.
I'm Yeshabya.
I'm Yeshabya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa'a.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarwai.
Zarwai.
Labanya. Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasara'a.
Kasayasara'a.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Kal.
Kwayashwan.
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan da'ara.
Ba'ayan da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadayamawa.
Nadayamawa.
Ka'irab.
Ka'irab.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazal manai.
Wakatazalamani.
Call Nasayakamwa.
Call Nasayakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Na Yarash. Na Salakia. Na Yarasha.
Na Yarasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Atha.
Atha.
Nawath.
Nawath.
Alhayim.
Alhayim.
Ahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayat.
Galgala.
Kagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Raka.
Lapanya Raka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Ira Yaira,
Yaira,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Khan,
the
Radapma, Basa
Iraka,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Wapaka,
Taba Alaham,
Tabahala,
Mala'a, Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kualawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa, Wayabahawa, Idea, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahweh, Labadka, Al-Yawan, Al-Kaharataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O power.
O power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O power.
O power.
For lo,
thine
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said, Come,
and
let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of
may
Israel
be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
with
one consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
and the Philistines, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur is also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of light.
They have hope in the children of light.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the
as
Midianites,
to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all their princes as Zabah,
All their princes as Sabbath.
and as Amunah,
And as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of the power
the house of the power
in possession.
in possession.
Oh my power,
Oh my power.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like
as the
wheels.
stubble before the
As
wind,
the stubble before the wind.
as the fire burneth for wood,
As the fire burnt the
and as
wood.
the flame set the mountains on
As
fire.
the flame set his mouth on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute
with thy
them
tempest,
with thy tempest.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy
Fill
storm.
their faces with shame,
Fill their face with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
let them be confounded,
Let them be
in
confounded.
trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let them be put to shame,
Let them be put to shame.
and perish.
And perish.
That men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
art the most high over all the earth.
With that saw, let's face forward, and Yeshabia, which means to sit. Salakia to everybody watching. I got a little bit of a, came down with a little something, you know what I'm saying? It's all in my house, so a little bit hoarse. I'm trying to control my voice, my volume a little bit. But with that, we starting at Psalms 30 and 41. And for those of you who be maybe your first time in the class with us, right now we're at the part where Jacob is trying to get up out of Lot's excuse me, I said Lot. Jacob is trying to get out of Laban's house, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, house of bed. That's a good word for household. I was gonna say his business, but you know what I'm saying. You know, that's a modern day. Dad. That's a modern day transliteration for what it would have been at that time. But it's basically he's trying to get up out of his house. He's trying to go establish his own home. You understand me? So that's where we at. Specifically, right after he asked for the spotted in the basically not the non-perfect cattle and the non-perfect goats and the non-perfect sheep. He wanted all the ones that was basically the throwaways, the second picks, and he was gonna make them glorious. You can start when you're ready.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 30 and verse 41. Wahaya Bakal Yacham Hatazaan Hamakwasharya Hamakwasharwath Washam Yaiquab Atha Hamakwawath Hamakwawath Latazayanya Hatazaan Bara no Bar Bara to no Barahatyam Laya Layachamna Bamakwawath. Verse 42, Genesis 30 and 42 in the Hebrew. Wabaha Tazatayap. No. Oh, that's I. Right? Waba Ha'ai. Waba Ha'ai Tayap. Wabaha Ta'ayap. Hataza'an La'a Yashayam Wahaya Ha'ai Tapanyap. Wahai Tapanyap. Oh yeah. Wahai Tapanyam Laban Lalaban Salakia Wahakwa Sharyam Yaikwa no La Yaikwa verse 43 in the Hebrew. Wayapar no yeah Wayapartaza Wayaparataza Ha'ayash Ha'ayash Ma'ar no Ma'ad Wahaya no yeah no Wayahaya Lawa Taza'an no yeah Taza'an Rabawat Washaphawa Washapachawath Wa'ib no Wa'abadium Wagamalium Wagamalium.
When you got that Y, you see it, you say N, Y is the N. So you can take that Y out and just say the other one, and then you know what I'm saying, like in your mind.
Is
like
it
Gamal? Gamal is camel.
Mhm.
Yum is camels. Y is N. So it's Y Gamalium.
Wagamalium.
Y Abadium. Y, how, you know what I'm saying?
Y
the rhythm?
Yeah. Right. You right.
Chamarium, Wachamarium,
Mm-hmm.
in chapter 31, Genesis 31. Wayashamai, Atha, Debarya, Banya, Laban, La Amar, La Quach, Yaiqua, Atha, Kal, Ashar, La Aban, no, La Abayanya, La Aban,
Abayan.
La Abayanwa, Wama Ash, no, yeah, Wama Ashar,
Yeah.
La Aban, La Abaya, La Abayawan, no, La Abayanwa, Aisha, Aisha, Atha, Kal, Haka'abad, Haza'ah. Verse 31 and 30, verse 31, chapter 31, verse 2 in the Hebrew. Wayara, Yaiqwab, Atha, Panya, Laban, Wahanna, Ayanawa, Amawa, Katamwal, Katamawal, Shalashwam.
Sound about right.
Salakia.
That's it. 1, 2, 3,
You
4,
go to
5, 6.
Shalashawam.
1 to 5.
Go to 5. Okay. Shalashawam, Waya Amar, Yahweh, all Yaiqwab, Shawab, all Arataza.
Am I looking at the right?
We had 31 and 3.
Where you at?
31 and 3 at our fathers. Of
Oh,
your
okay.
fathers.
All right. Salakia.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
Abawathiaka, Walama Walad, Thaka, Wahaya, Imak, 31 and 4 in the Hebrew. Wayash Lacha,
Shalach.
Shachah,
Shalach.
Wayashalach, Yaiqua, Wayaquara, La Racha, Walala'a, Walala'aha, Walala'a, Hashada, all Taza'anwa, Taza'anwa, Waya Amar. I mean, verse 31 and 5 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Lahan, Ra'ah, Anakwa, Anakia, Atha, Panya, Abayakan, Kaya, Ayanawa, Al, wait, Alia, Kathamal, Shalashim, no, Shalashim, what Alahaya, Abadia, Abaya, Haya, Imdia, oh, Imadia. Okay. And then in the English, Genesis chapter 30, verse 41. And it came to pass, whensoever the stronger cattle did conceive, that Jacob laid the rods before the eyes of the cattle in the gutters, that they might conceive among the rods. Verse 42. But when the cattle were feeble, he put them not in. So the feebler were Laban's, and the stronger Jacob's.
So Jacob, Jacob right here, as you see, he's already putting his best foot forward to make sure that he getting, you know what I'm saying, he doing it. He getting his due rather. I'm just keep I call it that. That's his due. You understand me? He didn't take he let him get the good looking cattle, you know what I'm saying, the ones that would sell off of sight, but he took the ones that, you know, people wouldn't pick, the ones, the spotted ones and the brown ones. He took those, and he actually took those and did something with those to in order to allow them to become stronger than the ones that Laban had. So now he got strong cattle, strong goats, strong sheep. You know what I'm saying? And they might not be the ones that are the ones that everyone wants. You know what I'm saying? When they see them, but they are the strongest one. And they probably had the most meat, and the most work in them. You understand me? Keep going. Go to the next
Come, verse
one.
43. And the man increased exceedingly, and had much cattle, and maid servants, and men servants, and camels, and asses.
And children. So like I added that part, but y'all understand that here we already went over that in the scriptures. Jacob had a lot of sons while he was over there under Laban. You understand me? But also, what he also had was he left Laban with more than he came with. You know what I'm saying? He left with he said the man increased exceedingly. You know what I'm saying? So that brother came with, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, left with a whole lot. You understand me? And that includes cattle, maids, and servants, men and women servants. You understand me? And camels and asses. You know what I'm saying? So he had camels and donkeys. So everybody can get on something and travel with. You feel me? They can move around. You understand me? Go to the next one.
Book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 1. And he heard the words of Laban's son, saying, Jacob hath taken away all that was our father's, and that which was our father's hath he gotten all this glory.
So you hear right here is Laban's sons is peeping out how Jacob, you know what I'm saying, he came out and he finessed his cattle up out of Laban. Well, you know, he earned all that stuff, but you know what I'm saying, he got what he got, you know what I'm saying, and they not feeling that. You understand me? But you know that's how people are. Y'all understand how that go. Keep going.
Come, verse 2. And Jacob beheld the countenance of Laban, and behold, it was not toward him as before.
So Jacob looked at Laban like, man, let me check this brother's spirit out. You know what I'm saying? And this brother was not feeling him like he was before. He was, you know, before he was, oh, this flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. This my boy. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like he ain't feeling the same way he was feeling about him before. You know what I'm saying? Before he, you know what I'm saying, gave him the wrong daughter and made him work for goddamn me
14.
14 years and some change. If the few weeks the few weeks in between, you know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 3. And the Lord said unto Jacob, return unto the land of thy fathers and to thy kindred, and I will be with thee.
So the Lord, like, man, you know what, Jacob? Just separate you from this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go back to your people. Go back to the land. Go back to the people. The land of thy fathers and to your own people. You know what I'm saying? The land that I gave Abraham and Isaac, and to the people that your people that you them your people. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. So he say, oh, and the last part, which is the most important part, is I will be with thee. You know what I'm saying? So that's further that's just about the same thing that happened when he was leaving out. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was gonna be with him. Now he with him still. You know what I'm saying? The Lord telling him, hey, well, this your next move. This is basically all this is. This is a commandment. You understand me? The Lord's telling him to go do something. Now it's time to go do it. You feel me? And as a righteous man, that's exactly what he gonna do. As righteous men and women on earth right now, in the I.S.U.P.K, that's what we do. You feel me? As Christian women on earth, some of y'all might be watching. That's not what you do. When the Lord tells you to do something, you don't do it. And that's the problem with I.S.U.P.K has with Christianity, because they teach you not to follow what the Lord says to do. If you want to learn what the Lord says to do and how to follow it, then you just go ahead, come to the school, and we can get it correct for you. You understand me? We yeah, that's the wall. Use the water. My voice a little bit hoarse. I had it came down with something. You know what I'm saying? Shauna Potts, get it, brother hand. He came in. You know what I'm saying? He looking out. He looking out. No sweat. No sweat out. We got some more. Keep on.
Verse 4. And Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field unto his flock. Verse 5. And said unto them, I see your father's countenance, that it is not toward me as before, but the God of my father hath been with me.
Yeah, man, right. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, I mean, in the truth, y'all understand this. Everybody in the truth understands this more than anybody who's not in the truth. Because when you're not in the truth, all you doing is you living so that you can be loved by everyone. You know what I'm saying? Soon as somebody doesn't like you, you're doing what you can to make them feel better. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying, you might do whatever a worldly person does. I haven't been in the world for so long, I forgot. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do all kind of madness. You know what I'm saying? Try to please. Yeah, you live to people please. You understand me? You live to please yourself and to please others around you. Well, in the truth, we understand that um, in doing what the Lord tells us to do, people are going to change their countenance against us. You know what I'm saying? Their spirit and how they act towards us is gonna be one way when we first start, and it's gonna change completely once we start completing and following orders and doing our thing, and you know what I'm saying, turning up cult leader real loud in our speakers, and we stop eating pork chops, and we stop eating pepperoni pizza, we stop going to birthdays and Christmas and Thanksgiving. We stop doing all the things, then people's countenance is gonna change. You understand me? They will start acting like they don't know you. They start acting like they don't like you. They don't fool with you. You understand me? Even though you ain't really changed, you just stop doing the stuff that the Lord say stop doing. You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, I'm not gonna say that you ain't really changed. That's a big change from a Christian standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really a change because you really haven't done nothing but stop doing things like, you know what I'm saying, that are harmful to you. You understand me? It's no different than a person that stops smoking. You understand me? The crazy part about that is person stop smoking cigarettes, people applaud them. You understand me? But you stop doing the stuff that the world teaches you, and you start doing what the Lord wants you to do, and stop doing the stuff the Lord don't want you to do, and everybody will not give you applause. They won't pat you on the back. They won't give you no love. that countenance will change like Laban's countenance changed against Jacob.
Right.
You understand me? Their whole spirit will change against you. Welcome it. You know what I'm saying? That happened to our forefathers. It's gonna happen to you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Christ even said something about it. Y'all know what that is, huh? What Christ say? You remember? What Christ say about the people that's gonna change against you? What did he say?
Oh, the enemies will be of your own household.
Yeah. And also, you know what I'm saying? I mean, another one I was looking for, but it's about the same. It's about the same topic. Is pull up.
About the one they hated you before
Yeah.
they hated me before they hated you. They hated.
Yeah, that's some shit. We got a couple precepts. What he said. What you got? What you got?
It's the book of 1 Samuel,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 8, and it's dealing with how Israel, the wicked elders of Israel, wanted a king, and they got down on Samuel, who was the prophet at the time, and they were saying, well, you're getting old, Sam. We want a king like the nations around us want to have a king.
Mm-hmm.
And so this upset Samuel. So then Samuel went to the Lord, and the Lord told him, hey, this is a chat right after Samuel did some great miracles for the people,
Mm-hmm.
right? So then the Lord had to tell Samuel, don't be upset with them. It's not you. It's not you that they hate. It's me that they reject.
Right. That's a precept for that. That's a good precept. What you got?
Shit, I got Mark 13 and 13.
That's it.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Mm-hmm.
But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Saints shall be what?
Saved.
Saints shall be who?
Saved.
Saints shall be saved. Y'all gotta understand is that when you start doing what Christ and what the Most High wants you to do, people are going to hate you. Their countenance is going to change against you because you're not following the status quo. I mean, what they call it, they call it the status quo. You know what I'm saying? You're not following the culture. You're not following the social standards. You understand me? And these social standards is what keep people. That's people's comfort zone. They love that. You understand me? What you got the
I found one, 1 Samuel chapter 8, start at verse 5.
5 to what?
5 to 7.
All right, let's hear it.
It said, and he said unto them, behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. Verse 6. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, give us a king to judge. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord. Verse 7. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people and all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them.
That's a good precept. Y'all put that in your books for people that hate hate you for being in the truth. Y'all could put that in y'all books. Y'all mark it. You know what I'm saying? Bookmark it, highlight it. Understand me? What you got?
And then what's crazy is this is the chapter, this is the book where our ancestors cried out for a king. So the Lord never intended for us to have a king because that's what the other nations had. So then he told Samuel to tell them all the things that a king would do, as far as would rule over you, would take your daughters and make your daughters perfume makers and take your sons and have them fight for his army and take your land just for his servants. And then we get a king, the Lord gives us the most righteous king we could have, and then we still turn around and reject him in the book of Matthew.
That's our people, though.
Right.
Never satisfied.
Yeah.
You understand? Nigga.
Just another precept
What
to
you
go
got?
along with the other one had.
Let's get it.
John 15 to 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Right.
And so like it about that real quick. It's not talking about the whole world.
Right.
It's talking about the word of Israel.
Right.
Right.
Just I mean, it's like it on earth. You know what I'm saying? The Bible has world and earth separately, meaning two different things. Even in scripture, being right next to each other, meaning two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it'll give you context. Well, definitely context is something that we make sure that we look into before we start breaking down scriptures and stuff.
Right.
So when you hear world, just understand that the world ain't talking about Billy Bob over there and Becky. We don't give a damn about Billy Bob, Becky, and Mobutu,
Right.
and Muhammad. We don't give a damn about none of them. And Jeff, but his real name is Sean Heinstein. But you can call me Jeff. Head
Right.
ass. It's like
Right.
where we at, man?
We at 31 and 5, but that's all of them. So.
5. Good. Did we do 5? Oh yeah, we did 5. All right. So most high Christ. With that, imagine. Y'all want to switch up? So you going to?
Shaya ban Yahweh da ban Yashal.
Yeshaya ban Yahweh da ban Yashal.
Yahweh Shimi Yahweh Shabaraton.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
You're right. Don't take over for the brother. Take over for him.
La Yasha Allah.
Yeshabi.
Oh, 31 and
6. We're gonna go 6 to what's that? 6 to 13. Salakia. Mm-hmm.
We had a question on YouTube.
What was the question?
It's from a dude named Clint Stewart. And it said, what are the actual do's and don'ts on the Sabbath day?
The actual do's and don'ts.
The actual do's and don'ts on the Sabbath day.
You got like, you want me to go down a list of everything to do and to don't do on Sabbath? Like, man, I'll give you something that you should do on Sabbath. Come to class.
Right.
Come to Sabbath class. Go to camp, and after that, do what you want with your family.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What you don't do is go eat no pork chop sandwiches. Don't eat no shrimp. Don't break the law. You understand me? We can start right there. You get in class, and we can feed you the rest. Get in touch with the camp leader nearest you.
The book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Wa'ata Wa'tana.
yeah, that's what
Wa'athna. Yadatan. Yada Aikna.
Yeah.
Yada Aitan. Kaya Bakal Kahai Kakaya Abat Abata
Ibadia.
Abadia Ata Abakan Abaikan
Abayakan.
Abayakan. Verse 7. Wabai
Wa Abayakan.
Wa Abai Akan Hatal Baai
Baya.
Baya Waha Lapa
Wahakala. Wahakala. La. Wakala.
Wakala Wakaha
Wahakala.
Wahakahala Ata Mashkata
Mashakar.
Mashakar
Thea.
Mashakarthia Asharat
Asharat.
Asharat Ma'ana
Manaya.
Manayam Wa'al
Wala'a.
Wala'a Nathanawa Alahayim Lahara Laharai Amada Amadia. Verse 8. I'm Kahal I'm Ka Wamar
Ya.
Wayamar
Ya. Ya.
Ya Amar Naquadim Naquadium Hana Haya Yahaya Shaka Shakara Waya Lada Waya Ladwa Call Hashan Hatazan Naquadium Wa'aim Wa'am Kahal Ka Ka Wayamar Aquadium I Quadium yeah oh Yahaya Shakaraka Shakarat Waya Lad were called Hatazayan Hatazan Aquadium. Verse 9. What Wayashal Wayashal Wayataza'ol Alahayim Ada Makwana Makwaina Abakim Abayakam what Wayathan Laya Laya. Verse 10. Wahaya Balta Ba'aita Yaham Wa Asa Sha'a Anai Ayanya Wa'ara Wa'ara Ba Bahau Bakalawam Wahanya Wahana Ha'atadium Ha Ha'aylayam all Hatazay all Al Hatazayon Aquadium Naquadium Aberonium Wabarum Wabarunium Wabaradium Wabaradium. Verse 11. While more all Allah all ya Malaka Mala'ak all ha Ahalium ha Alahalium Baha Bahala Bakaliyawam Yaiku wa Amor Hanya Han Han Hanna Hanaya.
Where'd you start?
Verse 6. I got one more after this one. Verse 12. Wayamar Sha'ai Sha'a Na'a Anaka I Ayunyaka Ra Wa Ra'a Call Ha'atadium Ha I Ha'ilam Layam all Hatazayon Aquadium the Quadium Aberadium Ka'ai Kaya Ra'at Ata Wa'aratia Ra'aitia Wa'aratia Ata Ka'al Ashar Laban Aisha Lak Laka. Verse 13 in the Hebrew Anakia Ha'al Ba'atan Bayat all Ashar Mashata Mashakat Sham Mashabat Matazabat Ashar Nadarata, Al, Laya, Sham, Nadar, Ata, Aita, Kwam, Kawam, Shar,
Where you at?
Taza,
Yeah.
Taza, Man, Ha'arataza,
There you go.
Hazat, Hazad,
That's a I.
Hazat, Wash, Washaba, Washab, all Arataza, Malad, Mawalad, Daka.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Genesis chapter 31, verse 6 in the English. And ye know that with all my power I have served your father.
Right. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Yeah, 31, right? 31 and 6.
Read it again.
All right, yeah, read it one more time.
Come.
This is Jacob talking to Rachel.
The book of Genesis chapter 31, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And ye know that with all my power I have served your father.
And you know that I've been a good servant to your father.
Right.
I've served him well with all my power.
Right.
Meaning I did my thing with your father. Salakia. I've done my thing working for your father. Keep going.
Come. Verse 7. My father hath deceived me and changed my wages 10 times. But God suffered him not to hurt me.
And your father lied to me, changed my payment, changed my pay rate 10 times. And he Salaki. And the Most High suffered him not to hurt me. The Most High allow the only reason why he didn't hurt me was because of the Most High.
Right.
You understand me? Like this boy LeBron really was like not being as brotherly as you know what I'm saying, as he should have been. You understand me? But that's what happens when you're in the truth. When you start following the Lord's commandments, you start seeing people that you thought was your family, thought was your friends, thought was gonna look out for you. They start turning on you, start doing you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Start trying to oppress you while we under pressure. You understand me? You ain't never had a you in the truth and you got a manager. You and your manager was cool. As soon as you get in the truth, now all of a sudden your manager start giving you extra work to do. You understand me? Like you tell them about the Bible, you tell them about how, you know what I'm saying, how Christ wasn't born with immaculate conception, and now he, you know what I'm saying, now he feel like you can lift more pallets than you normally do. You know what I'm saying? Now he feel like you can he can give you such and such in them work too with your work and let such and them chill for a little bit, but you don't get no break. And when you try to go get a break, what he do? He on your back. That ain't nothing that our forefathers ain't went through. You know what I'm saying? That when you try to when you go to work, you know what I'm saying, they find out that you in the truth, and now all of a sudden you can't get no off day. You know what I'm saying? Or when you do get an off day, then all of a sudden your paycheck come up missing, or your check come up short.
Right.
You like, well, goddamn, what's up with my check? Oh, you know.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? You know, always the first thing they say. Oh, you know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why they ain't put the hammer later, slam the hammer down on you, because they know that you really about what you say you about.
Right.
Because they would, because you seen them do other people real bad. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing that when you get in the truth, man, you understand that. You understand that very well. Just like the precept the brother brought up in Mark earlier, we endure to the end. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna hate us for Christ's sake. Feel me? We gonna hold it down to the end game. You know what I'm talking about? Keep going.
Come. Verse 8. If he said thus, the speckle shall be thy wages, then all thy cattle bear speckle. And if he said thus, the ringstake shall be thy heir,
Higher.
thy hire. Then bear all the cattle ringstake. Verse 9. Thus God had taken away the cattle of your father and given them to me.
Boom. So it's like boom. So it's like, how you gonna say that I can have all your speckled cattle? I'm talking about we didn't have an agreement. I'm telling you I want to leave. I'm telling you I've served my time with you, and we may come to agreement. It's like you come to agreement, and agreement is this: you take the non-speckled cattle, and I'm gonna take the speckled cattle, and now it's your cattle is not all your cattle is becoming speckled, and now you want to back out on the deal? No, the deal stands. The Lord done that though. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord seen how you've been doing me. You feel me? The Lord know that you've been changing my wages 10 times. That you didn't deceive me. The Lord know that. And that's what y'all gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? And it's truth. The Lord knows what these devils and these coons and these worldly carnal folks is doing to you. Don't let that stop you from doing the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gonna deal with them. The Lord gonna deal with them. You just worry about making sure you continue doing what the Lord asks you to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You continue that. That should be a non-changeable factor. Everything else can change.
Right.
You understand me? I mean, in this world, man, I don't know if any of y'all know, man. I don't know if any of y'all have been through it, man. But I'm not talking about, when I say y'all, I'm not talking about my brothers, because I know they have. You feel me? But you can lose a job any day.
Right.
You can go to a job and they can love you for the Negro that does his work the best that ever anybody has ever done work in this place. They love you, and you could lose your job the next day. You can lose everything in the blink of an eye. You understand me? That being said, one thing you should never lose is your love for the Lord and your fear of the Most High and your obedience in following His laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
If you never lose that, you will always have the Most High, and everything else will come back. Ask Job. Ask cuz our kinfolk Job. You know what I'm saying? He lost everything. You know what I'm saying? And when he lost everything, he didn't even. He could have. He lost everything in Satan's attempt to make him curse the Most High.
Right.
And you know what Job did? He said, "You know what, dog? If all this happened to me, guess what? It got to be a reason for it happening to me. It got to be. I must have messed up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Let me fix myself. You feel me? That shows that you really love the Lord. You feel me? You don't stop doing what the Lord tell you to do because stuff getting bad for you. You go harder and you try to figure out how harder. If this stuff happened to me, then it must mean that I'm not going hard enough with God.
Right.
Maybe I'm not doing as much as I should be doing.
Right.
You feel me? Maybe that's why the Lord ain't blessing me like He could be blessing me.
Right.
You end up like Job and have tenfold of what you had before that you lost.
Right.
You understand me? That's how it works. That's how we do it the I.S.U.P.K. We don't sit here and we don't pout about losing jobs. You understand me? Slavery, Salaki. We don't pout about that. We don't pout about losing cars and losing houses and losing this and losing that and losing family and like everything is expendable.
Right.
Everything. One thing that's not expendable, excuse me, everything is expendable except for one thing,
Right.
and that is your love and for your love and fear of the Most High and your obedience. All that is one thing. And in I.S.U.P.K, that's what we stand on. So the I.S.U.P.K fits into that as well, because we stand on those concepts. You feel me? Keep going.
Come. Verse 10. It came to pass at the time that at the cattle conceived, that I lift up mine eyes and saw in a dream, and behold, the rams which leaped upon the cattle were ring straight, speckled, and gristled.
So he said that the cattle's basically he's saying the cattle's then had new calves. You know what I'm saying? New what you call them? What you call baby rams and baby sheep and goats? You know, billies and you know what I'm saying, all that. They had babies. You understand me? And he seen in the dream that all them babies was gonna come to him. He already seen it in the dream that these are the babies that we had a deal about. We had a deal that I was gonna get the cattle that fit this criteria. And I didn't had a dream that the cattle start conceiving, and I'm having a dream. I'm having dreams that this is what's gonna happen. All the cattle that's being conceived is gonna be mine. You understand me, you? Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what happened to us during sharecropping, right? So our oppressor, once they supposedly freed us from being slaves on cotton fields, our ancestors then had to stay on the plantation and keep working for our oppressor. But this time they supposedly got paid. But all our oppressor was doing was just paying us enough just so we could live.
Mm-hmm.
So what they would do is they would say, okay, I want you to grow this thing, right? So anything that would grow beyond a certain height, that's what you could keep. In their mind, they are already knowing that this produce that you're growing will grow past that height. Mm-hmm. So that's how they would mess over us, right? Mm-hmm. They would say, I want you to, they pretty much doing the same thing Laban did. Crafty. You see what I'm saying? And that was, I just wanted to make that correlation as far as, he pretty much had Jacob's sharecropping.
And it's pretty much minimum wage right now.
Right.
Got people out here living on bare minimums. The standard of living is rising and rising and rising yearly. And the minimum wage in America, and when I say America, I really mean the ghettos, ain't changing, because that's the people who was getting minimum wage. Everybody in the ghetto, everybody in the barrio, getting minimum wage. You understand me? And ain't nobody able to get out of the conditions that we in and live like these devils out here living in heaven. We can't live in that same heaven because people out here starving. You understand what I'm saying? They can't even pay rent. You know what I'm saying? They just had an article out here not too long ago said that the average rent in America, that the average person in America gonna have to work 2 jobs in order to pay rent in America. That's the only way you're gonna be able to pay rent in America is to work 2 jobs, 2 slaveries. That's madness. You feel me? So keep going.
Come on, verse 11. And the angel of God spake unto me in a dream, saying, Jacob, I had said, Here I am. Verse 12. And he said, Lift up now thine eyes, and see all the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring straight, speckled, and gristled. For I have seen all that Laban doeth unto thee.
So there you have it. You understand me? The angel of the Lord came down and gave a message to Jacob from the Lord saying this. You know what I'm saying? Came in a dream and said, you see all these cattle and all this stuff in this dream that Jacob was having. He's seeing these cattle is gonna be his. He already know what the deal is. Jacob been knew the deal. He made the deal with Laban. You feel me? In his dream, he seeing all this happening. The angel of the Lord came to him in the dream. You understand me? And this gonna basically he basically restated what was going on because he didn't say these gonna be yours. What he said was, open your eyes and see these are the cattle that you these the cattle that you made a deal for.
Right.
These like this your cattle. You know what I'm saying? And you know why? It's because I have seen all that Laban have done to you.
Right.
I've seen it. I've been peeping. I've seen everything he done to you. You understand me? That's what you got to keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? When you following the Most High, don't follow the Most High just because you know what I'm saying. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. All blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. I don't care what your motivation is to follow the Most High. Just do it. You understand me? But one thing that you will get when you follow is when you give your loyalty to the Most High, you will gain the loyalty of the Most High. You understand me? And just like Jacob, our forefather, he was loyal to the Most High, held the Most High down through his whole work, kept it righteous. You understand me? Held it down, did his thing. You feel me? And when he got treated wrong, the angel came out and he was like, "Hey, this what it is." You know what I'm saying? Them yours. Because I just seen what's been happening to you. You understand? Keep going.
Go on, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
I am the God of Bethel, where thou anointest the pillar, and where thou vowedest a vow unto me. Now arise, get thee out from this land, and return unto the land of thy kindred.
Right. So this is the Lord just basically saying that I'm the same God that me and you had a deal. You know what I'm saying? We had our covenant together. You know what I'm saying? You made a vow to me. You feel me? That being said, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even he went straight to the point. The Most High went straight to the point as always. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, "Hey, here's your instructions. Get up out of here and go live. Go back to where your people at." You understand me? I think that's it right there. It's 141. Let's read some more in Hebrew. We don't gotta change right now. Just read a couple more verses in Hebrew, then we'll close out. Salaki.
The book of Genesis, chapter 31, verse 14, in Hebrew. Wa Wat Ta'an Wata'ain Rakal Wala 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 Ah Wala Wala Aha Waya Tamarna Wata Amarna Na'a Na'a Wata Marna Wata Mar Ana Lawa Ha'awad Ha'awad Haiwad La Noah La Noah Halakwa Halak Wanaha Wanakala Ba Ba'ai Babayat Abanua Abanwa
That's what
Abayanwa. Verse 15 in the Hebrew. Ha Lawa Halawa'a Nak Nakarai Wathan Nakar Yoa. Naha Nakashwa. Nakash Banwa. La Lawa Ka Kaya Ma Makar Wanawa Makara Wa Wayakal Gum Akaiwo Akawa Ata Kash Panwa Kasa Panwa. Verse 16 in the Hebrew. Kaya Ka Ha'ashar Ha'ishar Ashar Hataza'an Hatazayon Y'all Alahayim Ma'abainwu Ma'aba Ainwa Yanwa Lanawa Hawa Hawa'a Alaban Banwa Walaban Yanawa Wa Athak Wa Atha Wa Aitha Call Ashar Amar Alahayim Alaka Alayak Ashar Aisha. Verse 17. Wayakwam Yaquab Wataza Shah Wayasha Wayashwa Wayasha Ata Ban Awa Banyua Wa Ata Nashua all Isle Hagamoyu.
The last one.
Verse 18. Wayan Hagam Wayan Hag Ata called Makwa Naha Makwanawa Wa'ata called Wakash Awa Rakashwa Ashar Rakash Maikna Makwana Kwan Yanawa Kwana Yanwa Ashar Rakash Bad Babadan Aram Labawa Labaiwa, Laba Wa'a, all Yatazak Ba Aban Abayawa uh Arataza Kan Kanai Kanai Kanai.
Right, that's it.
Book of Genesis chapter 31, verse 14.
13.
Verse,
14.
verse 14. And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him, Is there yet any portion of inheritance for us in our father's house?
So Rachel and Leah, like, is there any portion? Are we getting any of this inheritance in our house? Keep going.
Verse 15. Are we not counted of strangers of him? Are we not counted of him strangers? For he had sold us and had quite devoured also our money.
So so ain't we like strangers to him too? You know what I'm saying? When he gave us to you, he took all our money. Good night. Keep going.
Verse 16. For all the riches which God had taken from our fathers, that is ours, and our children's now then. Whatsoever God has said unto thee, do.
So he's like, for all the riches which God hath taken from our father, that is ours and our children. So basically, anything that you came up on, that's ours too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same thing that our father took from us. You feel me? When he spent all our money. So whatever the Most High tell you to do, then guess what? That's what we gonna do. That's what you call a righteous real. You know what I'm saying? Rachel and Leah, you know what I'm saying? They had their little competition they had between each other, and they was, you know what I'm saying, doing all kinds of things trying to compete. You feel me? Giving away their service to be wives and all that. But let me tell you something though. Them sisters right there, in this moment right here, they kept it real. You feel me? Sisters nowadays, they don't want you to do what the Lord wants you to do. They want you to follow the world.
Right.
They want you to, out of all the stuff you didn't gain, all the stuff that you lead a woman to success, and you make a woman feel great. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you find the truth, and you start following what the Lord say do, and now they want to abandon you. Now they don't want no parts with you. Now they want to go against you. You know what I'm saying? Do Thanksgiving and do Christmas and do birthdays and do this and do that and eat pork chops in front of you and eat shrimp in your house and on your pots and cut them with your knives and spoons that you and forks and all that type of stuff that you bought. You know what I'm saying? That's the condition that we in today. You feel me? But is and I.S.U.P.K, we here to clean that condition off our people, man. We're trying to teach women how to be righteous, teach women how to be like Rachel and Leah. You feel me? And one of those things that, you know what I'm saying, goes with that teaching is that these women got to learn that it's okay to have, for her man to have another wife.
That's right.
It's okay.
Right.
It's okay, sis. And don't compare yourself to Rachel and Leah unless you're willing to accept that. Don't compare yourself to any of the righteous women of the book Bible
Right.
until you're ready to compare to accept that. What you got?
And not just let them have one. Goddamn, they gave they the type of woman that will give her man a woman.
Right.
Don't compare unless you willing to give.
It's a little bit deeper than that. They ain't not that just gave him one. They picked one for him.
God damn.
They picked one for him. You know what I'm saying? Because they could have gave him anybody. You got something?
And Salaki, not only did they pick one for him, they picked a woman that they have to look at every day in their household.
And then not only that, not only did they pick them, and not only did they pick the woman that they got to look at every day,
but they picked the hardest working woman in their roster. Both of them picked their head maid servants.
Right.
The head one, the boss of all the servants. They picked them to give to their husband. That's what you got to understand if you want to be in the truth. That's what you got to understand if you want to be a follower of the Most High. And that's what you got to understand if you want to be a daughter of Zion. What you got?
Kind of like if I may, like the problem I see with Christian Israelite women is that they want to call themselves Israelites, but they don't want to partake fully in the culture. They don't want the culture. They want to hold on to what the oppressors say they can do, but they don't want to. But they want to be called Israelites.
Right. That's just about right. That's just about right. That's exactly what's happening on the earth today. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see our sisters in our school with hair wraps. That's why you see brothers in our school walking around with fringes on their pants. Everywhere you see them with headbands and shirts and garments and this and that and war bands and the Power Ranger attire, y'all like to say. That's why y'all see us like that, because we keep the culture.
Right.
We are not scared to keep our culture. We're not scared to look different. We're not afraid or hesitant of how people feel about us. We're gonna go into the most formal place with fringes hanging off of our clothes, and we're going to have a headband on our head, and people are gonna ask us, "Who are you?" And they're gonna look over your goofy looking ass. Because the Lord is with us and they not with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people are going to wonder who are these people that have caught my attention, and they're not going to care about you after you didn't cut 1,000 holes into your jeans and got your whole titty showing. You're going to look just like every other whore out here in the street, and no one's going to care. Meanwhile, all we have to do is walk into the building and people approach us and ask us what we about. You understand? There is a reason for that. Because for one, anything black people touch is magnificent and it turns to gold, for one. But for two, imagine imagine having a piece of gold so ancient that as soon as other people see it, they know that this is something about this gold right here. Like I see gold all the time, but this gold right here, this gold looking magnificent. That is the priests and prophets in the daughters of Zion in I.S.U.P.K. We go everywhere representing, and everywhere we go, we make sure that we keep it 100, and we represent for One West and Commander YAHANNA and Christ and the Most High. You understand me? In that order, all the way up. You understand me? With that, Amadya, which means to stand. Did we get the last of it?
No, we still got two more.
Let's get these last two verses right quick. Hold up.
Verse 17. And Jacob rose up and set his sons and his wives upon camels. Verse 18. And he carried away all his cattle and all his goods which he had gotten, the cattle of his getting which he had gotten in Pandarum, for to go to Isaac his father in the land of Canaan.
So he got up and left with all the things he came with and all the things he earned. And with that, we will continue next week. Mark it. That's Genesis 31 and 19. And make sure y'all mark y'all scriptures on y'all's end. We'll start there next week. With that, Amadya, which means to stand. Amadya Mwapanya Hakwadam, Saw, which means to face, eat, or turn. And we will go over the Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Hayah.
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Baratazar,
Kawa,
Bashamaya,
Nathalanawa,
Lakam,
Call,
Yawa,
Kawakna,
Kasalakna,
Kabawafina,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yaina, Banasayawan,
Banasayawan,
Abal,
Hawashina,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Ra,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Hamalaka,
Wahala,
Wahala, Wahatapara,
La'awalami,
Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Saul, face forward. We're going to do a salute to the Torah. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to see something right quick. Feast of dedication. Feast of dedication. Right. We gonna read after we Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
No sweat. All right. With that, before we leave, we just want to remind all of Israel that Houston will be hosting the Feast of Dedication here at the school. It's going to be on the 25th day of the 9th month by a space of 8 days, which will be Friday, December 20th, 2019, for 8 days. You can find that holy day in 1 Maccabees 4:52 through 61 in the scriptures. And with that, the men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat, Yazmatah, Saw, face and sisters, men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat, Yazmatah, dismissed.